This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Begin with an update on the early morning fire that left a Lafarge home destroyed. A Lafarge firefighter says they were called to North Cherry Street at 3:30 this morning. When crews arrived, they found the house fully engulfed. The resident of the home had already evacuated and was safe at a neighbor's house. The Viola Fire and Vernon County Sheriff's Departments assisted in the response. The cause of the fire still under investigation at this hour. The home and garage are reported a total loss.
Hey, good Tuesday afternoon to all of you. We are looking at a time lapse to start from CityCam 8 this morning. We were mostly cloudy as the sun came up, as you can see right there, but then we did break into some blue sky and sunshine for a time. Otherwise, more clouds than sun has been the story for most of the day and in most spots, and that trend will continue with cooler temperatures today, but still above average. Now I'm tracking a system that'll bring rain changing to snow tomorrow night. Could see anywhere from a trace to about 3 inches is the way it's looking right now. Below average temperatures on Friday. Yeah, it's a possibility. It'd be the first time we've seen that so far this month of February. So again, plenty of clouds across the region, but you can see some breaks in spots, so that's why we're seeing the peaks of sun from time to time, so just have those sunglasses handy just in case. Otherwise, temperatures 36 degrees in La Crosse and Winona, 35 in Sparta, 33 in Eau Claire, 38 in Prairie du Chien. Again, more clouds than sun, cooler than yesterday. Highs right around 38 degrees. I'll talk more about those snow chances for tomorrow night coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, we'll see you then. Thank you. After a rare all-nighter, the U.S. Senate passed a major foreign aid package early this morning with 22 Republicans joining Democrats. The bill includes $95 billion in aid for Ukraine, Israel, and the Indo-Pacific. While the issue has divided GOP lawmakers, supporters say national security and democracy at large is at risk if U.S. allies don't get the help they need.
This legislation would send a strong message to Putin that his goal of capturing free, democratic nations will not be allowed to succeed.
But where the bill goes from here remains unclear. The White House urging the House to pass the Senate foreign aid bill, but the House Speaker says he won't consider a security package that doesn't include the southern border, adding that national security begins at our own border. Provisions to boost border security had to be stripped from the bipartisan Senate bill last week after a growing number of GOP lawmakers said they didn't go far enough. And the House expected to re-vote on impeaching Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas today. A similar vote failed last week, but Republicans believe they now have the necessary votes to get the effort over the finish line, with House Majority Leader Steve Scalise's expected return to Washington after receiving cancer treatments. If successful, Mayorkas would be the first cabinet official impeached since 1876. House Republicans claim he committed high crimes and misdemeanors for his handling of the southern border. And back here at home, the Crucifixion Catholic School's Lego robotics team will soon test their skills against the top robotics teams in the state of Minnesota. The Cruci-Yahoos is made of 7 students. They're competing in the first Lego Leagues Challenge competition. That's a competition where the team must work together to build and code a robot made completely out of Legos. You see some right there. It's going to complete multiple missions. In the regional competition, the team scored high enough to move on to state. One member of the Cruci-Yahoos says the competition is a fun way to combine her hobbies with learning.
It's fun because you get to hang out with people and you get to do Legos, which I personally love Legos. And you learn from it because you learn from mistakes. So if there's a mistake, you can learn from that.
If the Cruci-Yahoos finish in the top 6 at state, they'll advance to the international championship. Well, it may not feel like it with the unseasonably warm winter we've been having, but the risk of slip and fall injuries still very real as we make our way through the rest of the winter. Coming up, we'll share a few simple tips so you can get a grip on winter hazards.
Never want to leave your kitchen, fire cabinet.
New year, new kitchen. Stop in, visit our showroom, and speak with one of our knowledgeable designers. Fire Cabinets, Highway 16, West Salem.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
There's no better time to get started on your 2024 outdoor living project than the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, which is only at the Board Store. Visit our showroom, explore the possibilities, patio covers, operable pergolas. For year-round living, consider the cabin room or the more traditional room. Stop in, arrange for a prompt free estimate on your 2024 outdoor living project during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store.
When does a credit union become more than a credit union? Maybe it starts simple, getting you in a vehicle that's safe and reliable for your daily trips. Or maybe it's getting your dream vehicle for weekend adventures to remember. Whatever your vehicle needs are, Ultra is ready to go the extra mile. With professional loan experts, an easy application, and no payments for 90 days. Apply today at driveultra.org. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Do you need new flooring this spring? Then come to Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale. As Wisconsin's premier flooring store, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. In-stock glue-down luxury vinyl starting at $2.99 per square foot. Hybrid eco-friendly laminate flooring starting at $3.75 per square foot. Receive a free pad with short purchase of 45 feet or under. Free estimates and design, 6 months no interest financing and installation available. There's no better choice than Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale.
Never want to leave your kitchen. Buy your cabinets.
New year, new kitchen. Stop in, visit our showroom, and speak with one of our knowledgeable designers. By our cabinets, Highway 16, West Salem.
Welcome back. It's no secret that ice and snow increase the risk of injuries, especially slips and falls. But as Consumer Reports explains, you can prepare yourself and your home with some simple safety tips and products to help you get a grip on the next storm.
Winter weather can bring slick and slippery conditions. Emergency rooms fill up with injuries from falls on ice, slush, and snow. So when it comes to keeping your driveway and sidewalks safe, a little ice melt can make a big difference.
All ice melts are salts. Rock salt, which is sodium chloride, is good down to temperatures of about 15 degrees Fahrenheit. For anything less, go with calcium or magnesium chloride.
But there are always some downsides to consider. Salt can seep into porous pavement, damaging walkways and driveways. Plus, it can harm your pet's paws. So what's the best way to minimize potential damage? Start by using less salt and mix in an abrasive like sand for added traction. Layering also helps. A thin layer before a storm and then another light layer during the storm can be effective. And don't put a lot of stock in ice melts claiming to be environmentally or pet friendly.
Ice melts with a coating on them may claim to be less damaging, but practically speaking, they're not. Once the coating wears off, you're just left with salt anyway.
A better plan is to set up a rinse tray at your entrance, so after a walk, you can wash away salt from your pet's paws. And speaking of going for a walk, it's important to choose the right winter footwear. Lace-up shoes and boots with non-skid rubber treads can help you avoid slips and falls. They should fit snugly. For even more traction, consider a pair of ice cleats, also known as ice spikes, crampons, nano spikes, or micro spikes. They attach to your shoes with rubber harnesses and or straps and have spikes or screw heads that dig into the ice to keep you from slipping. Consumer Reports testers found the Stabil Stabilizers Max 2 and Catula Micro Spikes to be two excellent choices, keeping you safely moving and upright all season long. This is Rachel Joyce.
And no surprise, ice spikes can seriously scratch your flooring, so you want to make sure you take them off before you come inside. Just hours after announcing record-breaking Super Bowl viewership numbers, Paramount, the parent company of CBS, says it'll lay off hundreds of employees. Paramount owns TV networks like CBS, Nickelodeon, and Comedy Central. It employs about 24,000 people. The company is trying to cut costs and return to growth as it transitions away from traditional television. Paramount's streaming division, which includes Paramount Plus and Pluto TV, lost more than $1 billion last year. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
At Benedictine Living Community La Crosse, assisted living is about the freedom to choose the things you want to do while leaving the chores and home maintenance behind. We provide you the independence you desire while offering assistance when you need it most. The freedom to live the way you choose. This year, start enjoying the life that you deserve. A life where you come first. Experience the Benedictine difference. Benedictine Assisted Living Community La Crosse. Live fully. Live well.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
With winter here, our job hasn't changed.
We have a winter storm warning in place, all the area you see in the pink.
The First Warn Weather Team is always ready to keep you safe and ahead of winter's worst.
This is what we're watching here.
So right now we do have that alert day for tonight and tomorrow for the snow. Temps, they're going to get cold as we're talking 25 to 30 below, and you can always get us no matter where you are.
I want to keep you ahead of the game, keep you alert.
Keeping you safe. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
In your medical news today, getting COVID while pregnant may raise your risk of developing long-term effects from the virus. That's according to a study from U.S. researchers who followed 1,500 pregnant patients with COVID from 46 states and D.C. 1 in 10 still reported feeling worn out or dizzy 6 months after their initial infection. And in the first study of its kind, researchers at Mount Sinai analyzed patient care across the entire 911 system in the U.S. Among the findings, pain for trauma patients only improved in about 16% of cases after EMS treatment. And almost 40% of children who were wheezing or coughing did not receive breathing treatments during the call. Researchers say response times should not be the only measure of EMS performance, and agencies need to focus on improving patient care. Doctors, nurses, and parents all scrambling now that one of the most commonly prescribed childhood asthma medications is no longer being manufactured in the U.S. Pharmaceutical company GSK took Flovent off the shelves January 1st, replacing it with an identical generic version. Ahead of the switch, the company said this would help provide patients with potentially lower costs. But some insurance companies don't cover the generic version, and alternatives might not work for certain children, or they can be hard to find. A new survey out of the UK finds a majority of teens have reservations about having children, many citing financial burdens, LGBTQ inclusion, and climate change as their reasons. Students also expressed the need for a new approach to sex education to make it more relevant, transparent, and inclusive. Those were some of your top health stories this afternoon. Here's a live look now at CityCam 8. Bill is up next with a look at our forecast.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed by certified technicians and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors.
At Toma Health Cardiac and Pulmonary Rehab, we take your treatment to heart.
Here at Toma Health, we offer both Phase 2 cardiac rehab, pulmonary rehab, and supervised exercise therapy for patients with peripheral artery disease. We give them essentially the tools to go off on their own. It's the goal to the program, right? Is to get back to doing what you love to do.
Since I've been doing this, I feel great. I would definitely recommend Toma Health.
Toma Health, together in care.
Come on, Michael, come on. Catch the ball! Huddle up! Do you need to get your eyes checked?
Well, actually, here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. It's easy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy!
Hut! Come on, Michael, you got this! Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it!
30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Hey, welcome back. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday so far. Checking those February temperatures again, as you've been watching the past several days, every single day so far this month we've been above average. Even with that 39 so far today, that is above average, and it might be only the third day we stay in the 30s for highs. All the other days we were in the 40s and 50s, and we may finally see a below average high temperature on Friday, but that would be the first time this month. It has been an incredibly mild month of February so far. Plenty of clouds out there. We did see some sun earlier, but more clouds than sun has been the trend through the day. 39 briefly earlier. That may end up being our high temperature because we've actually slipped a degree in the past hour. 32 and 13 are the averages. 53 and 21 below the records. The sun sets this evening at 5:32. 36 mostly cloudy out at the airport. 37 downtown. Winds are light, so wind chill's not a big concern this afternoon. And a partly sunny sky for you folks in Eau Claire, a pair of 3s, and it feels like 27 degrees with a north to northwest wind at 5 to 10. So again, note the lack of any real cold air. In fact, very mild in the Central Plains, 50s in Kansas, southern Nebraska, much of Missouri as well. Closer to home, temperatures primarily in the lower to middle 30s, although 38 in Boscobel and Prairie du Chien, 32 in Viroqua, 36 in Black River Falls, and 36 in Winona. Winds are fairly light from the northwest, 3 to 8 miles per hour, just causing some slight wind chills in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees for some spots. So plenty of clouds, but you'll see some breaks in the clouds like we saw this morning from time to time. You can see some over northeastern Iowa, a few more along Interstate 94 up towards Eau Claire, and a few more over far northern Wisconsin. I continue to track this area of low pressure over the northern Rockies. It's going to spin across the north central plains and bring a quick hitting chance for some rain to snow tomorrow night. So Sky Tracker showing more clouds than sun this afternoon, but dry. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, and then as we head through our day on Wednesday, clouds kind of thicken. Now, by dinner time, that snow and rain starting to knock on the door, and then it quickly translates east across the region. Notice how there could be some rain to the south, some snow to the north. That's kind of the million-dollar question right now, is when that rain changes over to snow, because that'll impact how much snow accumulates. Here's the latest on Snow Tracker, and I will caution you that it did have this kind of heavier, more persistent band closer to Interstate 90 this morning, so anywhere from a half an inch to maybe 3 inches, an isolated 4-inch total, wherever that heavier band sets up. We'll continue to fine-tune this as we head into tomorrow night. In the meantime, high temperatures today, 38 in the La Crosse area, or I should say 38 or 39 degrees in the La Crosse area, maybe some 40s and 41s down to the south, and then mid to upper 30s as we head back to the north, including about 36 in Eau Claire, 35 in Chippewa Falls. So my forecast, more clouds and sun, that high of 39, cooler, but that's still above the average high of 32. Mix of clouds and stars tonight, 28. 48 tomorrow, a mild day for our Valentine's Day with that rain changing to snow tomorrow night. Tapers early Thursday. Chillier Friday, 29 with a slight chance of light snow showers. 35 on Saturday, back in the 40s Sunday through the middle of next week. Alexandra?
All right, Bill, we knew winter was coming back, didn't we? Thank you. Well, Valentine's Day can be complicated for some, but a popular candy brand is here to help. The gift suited for people in situationships. We'll explain after the break.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Ever wonder why most window replacements fail? It's the installation process. Hi, I'm Steve from Clear Choice. Many companies rush through installations using the caulk and walk methods. They pop the old windows out, slap the new ones in, add a few screws and smears of caulk, then hurry on to the next job. Your window ends up barely hanging on. At Clear Choice, our Weather Guardian installation process ensures your windows are secure and airtight. Don't compromise on quality. Choose Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions for windows that stand the test of time.
I'm traveling the country today, just talking to everyday Americans, seeing if they'll make the switch from fossil fuels to geothermal heating and cooling. Have you ever considered using geothermal to fight climate change?
No. Somebody said we were going to be frozen over by now. What do you see?
Well, I did an energy audit on your house. Do you want to see it?
Can we turn the clock back? Save me all this money?
Sounds like I've convinced you to consider the fight against climate change.
That's a secondary benefit, but I mean, you know, I don't mind saving 40 grand.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Tomorrow is, of course, Valentine's Day, a day to celebrate your significant other. But in today's dating culture, that may be hard to do. Christian Benavidez explains how people in situationships are finding the perfect token of appreciation this year.
In Miami's tropical paradise, there's one aspect of the city that's not so sunny. Is dating complicated in Miami?
Absolutely. Nobody really has a relationship. We have a situation.
Meaning not all relationships are clearly defined. Are you guys together? I think so. Begging the question, what to get for the other half of your situation on Valentine's Day.
Introducing Sweethearts Situationships.
Sweethearts, the iconic heart-shaped sugar candies, has a solution for confused singles everywhere. A box of blurry, misprinted situationship candies. Hard to read, like many potentially romantic situations.
Sweethearts are supposed to be all about love. Are situationships all about love?
I think anyone in a situationship is probably asking themselves that very same question. You know, is this a love? Is it a friendship?
Evan Brock is the VP of Marketing for Spangler, the company behind Sweethearts.
Sometimes we have a whole batch of them that end up just being a little bit misprinted. And when we heard about this new relationship term called the situationship, it was like the answer was right in front of us.
Gen Zers may like the label. For others, it's hard to swallow.
I don't know how long it can go in this situation.
People don't like living in the gray area, which is really what a situationship is.
Matchmaker Devin Simone, host of Match Me in Miami, says not all situationships are inherently bad.
If you just want to have fun, then hey, situationship it up. Do your thing.
The perfect gift for those asking, will you be mine? Sometimes. Christian Benavidez, CBS News, Miami.
If you're wondering what situationship means in 2023, the term, meaning more than friends but less than a couple, was in the running for Oxford Dictionary's Word of the Year. The limited edition Sweethearts Situationship Candy Hearts, by the way, they're available only on the company's website at sweetheartscandies.com. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast after the break.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.19 annual percentage yield.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
It really ruined everything. I should have done something sooner.
Everybody hopes that this won't be a big problem. Unfortunately, basement water, it always gets worse. Don't worry, we got this.
Great. Well, let's stop it from getting in.
The effects of water can be surprising, but at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free, so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
Luther High School is a powerhouse in culture and fulfilling the needs of each student.
I'm hoping to major in some sort of engineering field once I graduate, so I was hoping that doing the robotics and trying out more hands-on things would help me explore the area more and see if I really like it. I think it really lets us broaden our interests more and deep dive into what we would be doing later in life. I'm really hoping I can encourage more girls to do it and just other students and really help people want to explore industry.
Luther High School, Christ-centered, encouraging and preparing students for life.
There's been a lot of interest these days.
Interest is growing in our rewards-based Kasasa checking account with 3.55 annual percentage yield.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Again, more clouds than sun this afternoon. Cooler than yesterday with a high of 39, but that's still above the average high of 32. Milder for our Valentine's Day with thickening clouds, a high of 48, and then rain changing to snow tomorrow night into early Thursday. Could see anywhere from a ½ inch to 3 inches across parts of the area, so stay tuned for updates on that. 34 on Thursday, colder Friday, 29, with a slight chance for some light snow showers or flurries. Breezy and 35 on Saturday, back to 40 on Sunday. Alexandra?
All right, Bill, thank you. And thanks everyone for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. We'll see you back here tonight. Have a great day.